races here, 02, 03, 04, and then 2012. And all of those, very different. Those were much more similar, especially the first 3 years. 12 was a little different. I remember the track that, sealed it and done some different things then. But this repave is completely different. I was watching some of truck practice, and the lines are, pretty connected to the bottom still. And you move up some, but it looks you probably lose a bit of speed. So it's it'll be interesting with the weather though, and 87, 88 degrees tomorrow. I think that'll change kind of how the track feels and some of that stuff a lot. So yeah, hopefully it turns into a really good, really good repave track. Yeah, so I think for myself, just to be away from this for a while and come back with an opportunity and with a really good team, a solid team that races, not every weekend, but they do race a lot. The 33 team does. So it's a team that's put together, not just for myself, it's for others throughout the whole year. So it's, just a good opportunity to get back in a really good car, good organization, strong team, and get to go out there and see what we can do. I've been able to do some of the simulator stuff, whether it was a GM or at RCR with the different ones, which has been really nice. I didn't do a whole lot of that, years back, but I've been able to this time around, and I feel like it's all much closer. It was nice to do it after we tested, and just to kind of see the similarities, how close it all was, and I feel like it's been pretty good. So hopefully that can translate and help a good bit here. And then other than that, just trying to really think about how the races play out, how the pit road stuff, restarts, practice, all the little things that go into a race weekend in a NASCAR level. That gets so, when you're doing it all the time, it just happens. You don't necessarily have to think about that stuff a lot. And for me, I'll have to think about every one of those, little things that happen quickly throughout a race or the race weekend. And so just trying to be as prepared as I can, to not screw any of that, that little stuff up that'll cost you a lot. Yeah, I think a cup race could probably be really good here. Like it used to be. I used to enjoy watching it or being part of it the 1 year I was, and so it might could be a great race here. I just was thinking on the way down this morning, and there's just so many racetracks, and I'm pretty sure this might have been why it kind of went away. Was there's so many racetracks within a pretty close span, like maybe 6 or 7. So understandable at the time. I wanted to get to California or Vegas, some of those tracks more, but. I think this could be a really good track for NASCAR, and it's definitely going to be good for trucks and Xfinity this weekend. For me, I want to race every lap. I want to be very competitive. I feel like to be out as long as I have and come back and just do everything perfect and win would be very tough. These guys do it every weekend. They're very good at it, and they put a lot of time into it year after year. So I think that would be very tough to do, but I think we can be very competitive, running the top 10 throughout the race, and who knows what happens after that. We also have practice today to kind of see where we stack up. So I think it's pretty open, but I do want to just really enjoy this weekend, race hard, get every single thing I can out of the car, and enjoy it with the team, because these guys have put a big effort in for me to come back to this. So I'm very lucky to have such an opportunity that I do this weekend. I think we can run really well. My first race was here in 2002. I'm pretty sure it was my first Busch Series race at the time, and that was in the Channel Lock car. And from that point on, I thought this was, and this is also the first place I ever tested in a stock car. And so I've always really enjoyed it since that very first lap that I made here.